What if Albert Einstein lived today? Albert Einstein had to deal with Wi-Fi, notifications, and endless memes. With all these distractions, would he still be a genius and invent the theory of relativity? Or would he spend hours scrolling on Instagram and Twitter and argue with people about flat earth theory?
At Princeton University lives New Jersey's most famous foreign-born citizen, Professor Albert Einstein, who helped discover the atom bomb.
Today, we'll make a fun yet insightful journey to explore how modern distractions impact innovation, what Einstein's struggle might look like in today's world, and most importantly, how we can overcome distractions and be more productive. Hi, I'm Sinhei Bangangbang. I'm a fellow human being and a student like you. So this is What If Einstein Lived Today? The Digital Distraction Dilemma. Picture this, Einstein is on his laptop and he is on the brink of solving the mysteries of the universe. He's very focused, his equations are flowing in, and bam, there's an alert. Your storage is full. Delete some files. What happens next? What do you think he does? So he spends 2 hours cleaning up all his duplicate photos of his dog. This sounds unreal for Einstein, right? Yet it sounds very familiar to us because it is the reality all of us face every day. And I'm talking about distractions. Distractions are like the kryptonite of creativity. I mean, today the internet is a double-edged sword. Yes, you have Google and AI and you have a lot of information you can get on the go, but it also gives us cat videos at 2 a.m. and all those mukbang and eating videos. Distractions. So could Einstein survive our TikTok trending and reel scrolling? Or would he get stuck on YouTube watching cooking videos of things he will never cook? Let's figure out why and how these distractions hit us so hard and how it suppresses the genius inside us in this distractful world, and why today's world makes it so hard for us to become a genius like Einstein. Let's find out. So here is where sociology enters the scene. The Diffusion of Innovations by Everett Rogers. If you're hearing this theory for the first time, boy, you are in for a show. What is this? So, this theory is a fancy way of explaining how new ideas and technologies spread throughout a population or in a society. Let me break it down. At the very start, we have innovators, or the people who present innovations. So these are the Einsteins of the world, who are bold thinkers who take risk and push boundaries and come up with very new ideas. Then comes early adopters, the trendsetters who embrace the new ideas. And following them are the early majority and the late majority that catch on. And finally are the laggards who are still struggling with Windows XP. So in this category, we can establish that Einstein was an innovator and a genius. Imagine this. In Einstein's time, distractions were very limited. For example, Einstein is doing something and there's a bird noise outside or an animal noise outside. Fine, after some time, he can just ignore it. But today, in our world and in this current social media age, notifications will ping us every 5 seconds. High-speed internet and constant connectivity make these distractions unavoidable. So instead of focusing on groundbreaking ideas, even the best minds in the world are at the risk of being consumed by the digital noise in this modern era. And to be perfectly honest, these distractions don't just delay progress, they dilute creativity and focus at the same time. So in that situation, how do you even create space to innovate or even have or create the time for innovation? Even geniuses like Einstein would struggle in our era. So let us talk about the modern day challenges we face. So what is the struggle with today's innovators? This isn't just an Einstein's problem. It's us, students, professionals, or anyone who is trying to dedicate and focus something to be more productive and get something done. So be honest and tell me, how many times have you sat down to study only to find yourself watching camping videos when in fact you don't even want to go out? So studies show that an average person spends around 2 hours every day scrolling on the internet or on social media. That's almost 1 month in a whole year. Imagine what Einstein would have achieved even if it's just 1 month. Or think about it, what we could have achieved if there were no distractions or our distractions are gone. So the problem is not just about wasted time, It's about the fragmented focus. You're not focusing properly on a specific thing you're trying to do. You see, deep work was the secret sauce to Einstein's level of genius. He needs long, uninterrupted blocks of time. But in our world, that's like trying to meditate in the middle of a war zone. So what's the solution? How do we fight back against this endless stream of distractions and reclaim our focus? One is to create a distraction-free zone. So what I mean by this is you turn off your notifications, or you put it on focus or do not disturb, or you can put your phone aside or turn off the Wi-Fi or put it in another room so that you don't end up using your phone. And number two is we use apps for good. By this I mean if you are studying, you don't need your phone unless you are trying to find out something which you don't know. Okay, perfectly fine. You use your phone, you search your answers. If you found the answers already, you note it down, done. So do not trespass into opening Facebook or Instagram. So this is what I mean by using apps for good, only for its intended purposes. So 3 is we try to practice mindfulness. I do not have like a textbook definition for mindfulness, but it can be of different types. It can be of the body, it can be of the mind. So studies suggest that 5 to 10 minutes of meditation can make a lot of difference. Personally, I am trying to do it. I have not tried it yet. Einstein probably did not meditate, but he also did not have Instagram that time. Okay, number 4 is we prioritize deep work. So what I mean by deep work or prioritize deep work is by simply setting aside distraction-free time zones. And what do I mean by distraction-free time zones? For example, if you're trying to study or learn something, set aside 2 hours a day just for studying, or 1 hour a day just for studying. This is how you create distraction-free blocks of time. And for example, you set another hour if you want to do your workout, and maybe another 1 or 2 hours if you want to watch a movie. Just like that, if at the moment you're trying to do something, only do that thing you're trying to do. So prioritize distraction-free blocks of time. I don't know if you will believe or not, but our brain needs to be marinated properly and kept for 1 to 2 hours in order to come up with big ideas. So if I'm not wrong, Einstein once said, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." So genius does not come from Wi-Fi speeds, it comes from focus. So the big question is, if Einstein had Wi-Fi, would he still be a genius? Maybe, but he would definitely need do not disturb mode. So eliminate distractions, and just like Einstein, you have the potential to change the world, starting with studying your whole semester in just 38 hours with the help of AI.